What is up, guys, and welcome back to yet another Let's Play video. So in today's video we're going to be getting Mumbo's help. So today's video, like I said, today's video we're going to be using Mumbo's help to activate the things that we need. There's two, if I remember correctly. I'm remember showing me right, there's two here. Okay, nothing more. So yeah, there's two of these Mumbo pads in this world. This is the first one. They're both levitate. So you can see there's a Jiggy that's inside this boulder. And having levitated it onto this crushing pad, well, we'll see what happens. And the boulder gets crushed and then 3 pieces are scattered. So collecting all 3 pieces. And the last piece is over here. Warp over to here. And you can see we can stop the cowboy in his tracks just as he was about to strike. And now the train is back up and running. So now we can return Mumbo home. So he's done what he needed to do. Alright, so now we come across to, oops, wrong button. Now we come across the way to Hoomba Woombas. We're not gonna go see the prospect yet, so we need to go back to the first world to do that. Get the last warp pad here. Jump in the pad. And you can see now we're a detonator. So we're actually used for quite a few things. Exploding the TNT that are blocking entrances. Now we can attack, but it also damages ourselves in the process. So we're gonna avoid doing that as much as possible. So we're just skipping that. So it's not real, it's just her thanking us. How she manages to fly is beyond me. Let's get out of here before we die. So there's still some more areas that we need to unblock. Let's go ahead and do that. This is not one of them. Still missing 5 notes though. I don't know where they are. Oh, I never noticed this before. Well, I guess that's where that shack comes in. Well guys, we both just learned something new because I've never known that was there. I don't fully explore these areas. And we do the essentials and then I'm out. So that's completely new to me. I desperately need health, but at the risk of us losing health. Jiggy for rescuing the orange family. I forgot about that. I need to go back to that other area that I seen. I think it was the storage depot. That's the train station. It's all on the other side. Let's see, we can just skip a whole lot of that. The reason I'm just spamming X is just so we can get around quicker. And there we can find that lady we saved. And then we clear out that. This box moves forward. And there's the last notes. Now that we got all the notes, we can transform back. So we've got a few things to do. This will be the first. Now we can come over here. And we can just hop on this to skip the cutscene dialogue. And then to basically make this go, we just tap X. But it's a race from one area from one side of the Gulch to the other and back. And the faster you tap X, the faster you go. Luckily, we only have to do this twice, so yeah. As you see, we're greeted with different cuts, different camera angles. Shit, she may actually beat us. Damn. She actually beat me. That's a first. She actually managed to beat me there. This may be tougher than I thought. Damn. I can't tap that fast on this controller. We'll skip this for now and come back to it later. God damn, that's a workout. Normally I don't have a problem with beating her, but I don't know, I think it's this controller. I don't know. It just doesn't go as fast. But on the N64 controller, you know, it's like the faster you tap it, the faster you go. I guess the concept isn't the same on this controller. But we lost 2 for 2, so like I said, not necessarily important that we need to do it. But you know, it was an easy way for us to get from one area to another without having to run. But now we come here, we see that Chuffy the train is up and running. So now we come in here, and look at that. The door closed, and just happens to be a huge pile of coal in the corner. So this is Old King Cole, and what we do is we just stand on one of these platforms. We just stand on one of these platforms and then we just shoot eggs at them. Because if we were to stand on the ground and fight him, when he heats up the ground, we'd get burned. So yeah, we just fight him like this on the platform. Just hit him with eggs. His body slowly falls apart. And you can see we've got a timer there. I never knew what it meant. Look, you can see we beat him, the door opens. And like with all the bosses in this game, we only have to fight them once. And now we have access to his train. As long as we open up a train station, we can go to that location. So now that we beat him, we're actually gonna go back to the first area. Actually, no. I know what we can do. So we've done about just all we can do here. There's still plenty more to do. I don't know, we've done all we need to. And so let's see. Yeah, good running on the moves. Now we can go to the Isle of Hags. That's the mountaintop area that we unlocked before coming here. Without even having to leave this world, we can just go to another via the train. There's one or two ways we can get them to go to an area. We can go to it ourselves, and just by pressing the go button and then traveling to that location. Or we can talk to this train stop sign, which depending on the area will bring him to us. So now we're gonna go back to a few areas. We can actually do a few things now. So we're gonna go back to Jinjo Village. And the first thing we can do is, if you guys remember, I mentioned that there was a secret thing over here, but we didn't have the required skill yet. And the reason I said that was because we didn't have our grip grab skill yet. But if we head all the way over here, we find a secret item. We find a Banjo-Kazooie game pack, destroying it. We get this ice looking key here. Collecting it, it says it's the fabled Banjo-Kazooie ice key. And what does it unlock though? Well, we'll find out later. We don't have access to the world, what it unlocks yet. Well, actually not the world, we don't have the right skill yet. But when we do, we'll be greeted to something very incredible. So now if we come over here, now that we have the required skill, we can come all the way back. We can break this. Then we bring our friend Goldfish from the first game. Then we just return them to the water. And then he disappears, but we got extra bubbles. And now look at this. Pressing X and square together, what I use as A and B, we now swim faster. So while we're here, let's visit our old friend Cheeto. There's also two other things we can do over here. So we can see that by returning his pages, he tells us a new cheat. These cheats are in game, so it's not like I'm breaking. I'm kind of not playing fairly by using cheats. These are all in game. There are some that are not in game, but we won't be using them. We learned this flying combat skill in Witchy World, and you can see that by destroying that, we find another Banjo-Kazooie game pack, and it's the mysterious yellow egg. Pancake. Don't butcher me for getting the colors wrong, guys. So yeah, as you guys just saw, an invisible barrier. Do be careful with that. You can see flying all the way up to the top here, there's a secret entrance on the top of this waterfall. And look at that, another Banjo-Kazooie pack. So coming behind this, run all the way over here. And then we get behind this, destroy that, and it's the mysterious blue egg. There's what, about 7 of these eggs total, plus the key. So yeah, there's what, about like 6 eggs and the key maybe. Now, if you guys remember, I mentioned the stop and swap thing, but that doesn't apply in the actual game. The developer, it was supposed to be a feature in the game, but the developers never added it. Oh yeah, like I said, it was supposed to be a feature, but it was scrapped at the last minute. But like I said, if you guys own the Xbox version, if you guys have this on Xbox 360 and I think Xbox One, I don't know if it works on Xbox One, but I know on 360, if you collected if you played the first game, you got both the first game and this one on 360, and you got all of the eggs, And then you switch over to this game, you can come to Haggie's hen and have her hatch all the eggs for you. It's pretty freaking awesome. So Stop and Swap is only really active on the 360. I don't know why it's not active on this one. So by throwing both of these in there, Haggy hatches them both. And if we had all the eggs, like I said, on the 360, Haggy hatches them, and you get special rewards in game and out of in-game rewards. So we can see we got another cheat code for that. It unlocks homing eggs. That's both the eggs. And then there's one up ahead, but we don't have the right skill for that, but watch this. So that's our new melee skill. He basically just smashes her on the ground. It's kind of funny in a way. What else do I gotta do? So now we can open up this new world. We're gonna do that since we're here. This is Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Just gonna get this out the way. Less than 30 seconds. Just trying to go for less than 20, but whatever. Less than 30 is good enough. What would happen if you fail to complete the puzzle before the time runs out? Is basically you just have to redo the puzzle. Just simple as that. Yeah, it's easy. There's really nothing bad that happens, you just gotta redo it. Let's see if we got enough for the next puzzle. No, we do not. No, we're just one off. So let's go back to the first world while we're at it. Just so we can activate these cheats.